Boys and Bros, be very welcome to this new video. Today we're going to talk about your vocation. So let's start. Let's start by defining what vocation is. So the vocation is a special, unique, and personal calling that Christ makes to you. That call happens in a specific place and time. That's why it is important that you look for that moment, that special moment just for you, that you can listen the voice of Jesus Christ and understand what you have in your heart and follow it. So it is important that you take care of your relationship with Jesus, and it is a relationship like with a co-worker or a classmate or even a couple relationship, that you take care of it and you take time to share with that person, because a relationship requires two people, right? So it is important that you just don't use your free time to share with him, but that you organize yourself, your activities, what you have to do, and also take time and give it to Christ and to yourself to just enjoy the moment, to have peace, and in the silent he will talk to you, and that special moment is for you also to speak to him and tell him the things that makes you happy, that you want to know. He has the answers to all the questions that you have, all the questions that you imagine. So don't be afraid to just ask him what is your vocation, because it is important that you ask to the one who has the answer, actually the one who created you many years ago with a special name and special abilities and divine gifts just to make real your vocation. So give that space to yourself and to Christ, and also remember to listen more, because we were given 2 ears and 1 mouth to listen more than we speak. So by listening to him, you will find all the answers that you need. Because sometimes we can speak a lot and just tell to him everything we have in our minds, in our hearts, and we don't listen back what he wants to tell you, what he wants to tell us, and the answer that you need. So just give the time and think, pray and reflect about you here to live what you heard. Okay, so now I want to give you 2 tips to live your vocation. So number 1 is to pray. And what is to pray? A prayer is just a conversation with Jesus. It's what you have inside and just sharing with him things that you wouldn't share with anyone else, but he always is there beside you to listen to you, to accompany you, to encourage you, to help you, and to fulfill you with lots of abilities and knowledge that you need to live your vocation, and to accompany you in everything that you need. And the second tip is to live missions. And what are missions? A mission is like to volunteer. So the idea is that you live what you just heard, because how will you know if that's your vocation, if that's what you were called to do? When you live it. Once you live it, you will know first if that is your call, and secondly, if you want to do it, and third, to know how to do it, right? So for example, a mission can be help in your own house, can be to help outside in the street, or it can be going to a volunteer and actually living what Jesus told you, and just living to vocation to make it real. Okay, so that was all for today. I hope you give yourself the space to speak with Christ, to listen to him, and of course to live your vocation. And I see you in the next video. Bye!